everybody, welcome to our Cancer Fit exercise video for this week. Our previous video that I sent also this week is talking about fall prevention and balance. So now we're just going to go over a couple exercises that we can do to work on our balance. It's going to focus on building leg strength and working on specific balance related exercises. So make sure that you have a chair by you. I'm going to be standing in front of the chair on the majority so that you can see my legs, but I want you to get behind your chair. The reason I want you to get behind your chair because I want you to hold on to it if you don't feel steady or comfortable. Of course, you know, we're trying to prevent falls, so we don't want to have a fall. So make sure that you're behind your chair, you're holding on to it if you don't feel comfortable. So the first thing we're going to start is a couple rules for balance. So we're just going to talk about the rules for maintaining proper balance. So first thing is you want to make sure that you draw your belly button in your spine and you hold your stomach muscles nice and tight. I always say it should feel like you're putting on a tight pair of pants and you're holding your stomach in, but you're still breathing. That's how your stomach should feel when you're doing balance exercises. Also, you want to make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. So your shoulders over your hips, good, shoulders back and down, and then holding that position. So also breathing in and out. So you never want to hold your breath. We talk about not holding our breath when we're doing strength training exercises, really not holding our breath while we're exercising at all. So you want to breathe in and exhaling out. And then the last thing we want to talk about is focusing. So focusing or looking at one point the entire time will help your balance. I know that's going to be harder in this video because you're trying to watch me, but if you're trying to do the exercises on your own, you know, just try finding a spot, looking at that spot, staying focused on that spot and doing the exercise. That will help as well. So try to use those tips as we go throughout these exercises today. All right, so the first thing we're going to start with is just some leg strengthening exercises. All right, so we're just going to hold on to the chair if we need to. If you don't need to, that's fine. You can bring your arms down to the side. Very good. Now you're going to put a slight bend in your right knee because that's going to be supporting all your weight. You don't want to lock out that knee. All right, and we're going to start with the left leg. You're just going to lift the leg up and then place it back down. Now, level one, you're going to lift up, place back down, and let that foot touch the floor. If you want to make it more challenging, you go up. When you come back down, your foot hovers above the floor, it doesn't quite touch, and you come up again. So let's try 12 of those. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job, relax. All right, so you should feel that in your legs, your quadriceps. So we're gonna try that same thing on the other side. Remember, hold on to the chair if you need to. Shoulders over hips, sitting up nice and tall. Put a slight bend in your left knee. That's gonna be supporting all your weight. We're gonna do the right leg up and down. Let's go. Left up and down. Remember, level one, you're gonna let the foot touch the floor. Level two, the foot hovers. Let's do 4, we're going to 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 1 more, and 12. Good job, shake it out. Whew. All right, so that was the front part of the legs, the quadriceps. So we're gonna basically work every major muscle group in the legs today, all right? So now we work the front part of the legs. Now we're just gonna do the hips, all right? So we're gonna just do a side leg abduction. So again, remember, holding onto the chair if you need to, arms down to the side if you don't. We're going back to putting that slight bend in the right knee because it's gonna be supporting all our weight, and we're gonna do the left leg. So we're gonna take the leg out to the side and in. Now, level one, just like I did it, your foot comes right back down to the floor. Level two, remember that foot hovers above the floor. Let's try that. 3, whatever level you feel comfortable with. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and relax. Whew, all right, folding that in my hips. All right, let's try the other side. Same thing. Put a slight bend in your opposite leg. This should be the left knee. We're gonna do the right leg. Level one, let the foot touch. Level two, let the foot hover. Let's do 12. Out and in. Good. Core muscles nice and tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, in and relax. Whew. All right, now we did the outside of the leg, that thigh. We did the quadriceps. So now we're gonna do the hamstring. So we're going straight to the back. So for this one, I'm gonna turn to the side so that you can see me. All right, so we're standing up nice and tall. The same thing, you're gonna put a slight bend in your right knee. We're gonna do the left leg first, so shoulders over hips. You're gonna take your leg straight back, and then you're gonna come straight back in. Now again, level 1, you're gonna let the foot touch the floor. Level 2, you're gonna let the foot hover, and then of course, if you don't feel comfortable with your balance, imagine there's a chair in front of me and you're gonna hold on to it. So let's try it. Straight back and in. Keep your back straight. 2, 3, so we're only moving the leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, in and relax. Ooh, shake it out. All right, now we're gonna do the other side. So again, I'm just gonna turn to the side so you can see me. So one tidbit before we move on, make sure that you're not trying to get your leg as high as you can and leaning forward. So it's always about having nice posture, shoulders over hips. You're taking it straight back and straight in, and you're just lifting the leg up as high as you feel comfortable. All right, ready? Let's do that next leg. Back and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12, in and rest. Shake it out. Ooh, all right. Moving on. All right, so we're getting all those muscles today. All right, so now we're gonna go to the inner thigh. So we're just gonna do a plie squat to get the inner kind of outer thigh here. So we're gonna spread the feet apart wide, and we're gonna turn the toes out to the corners. So that's 10 and 2 o'clock. Make sure your heels are facing in and your toes are out to the corners. You're holding on to the chair if you need to, and your shoulders over your hips. So plie squat is a little bit different from a regular squat because you're gonna go straight down, shoulders and hips in line, and then you're gonna come back up. So the knees go over the toes. So turn it to the side so you can see me. I go straight down and straight up, all right? So we're gonna try that 12 times, all right? Hold on to that chair if you need to. Let's go straight down, only to where you feel comfortable. If you feel pain in your knees, don't go as far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 1 more, 12, left, and relax. Get up, shake it out. All right, moving on. All right, next we're gonna work on the calves. I know your legs are getting a little bit tired maybe. If you need to take a break, pause the video, grab some water and come back. Make sure that you're doing that. All right, so now we're gonna work on the calf. So we're just gonna do a heel raise. This is gonna probably be the most balanced exercise we've done thus far. So we're just gonna do heel raises. Remember, if you need to hold on to the chair, to hold on to it. It's gonna work a little bit more on your balance if you can keep your arms down to the side. But again, I want you to be safe. So heel raises or calf raises. You're gonna lift up on your toes, bring your heels off the floor, and then you're gonna slowly come back down. I'm turning to the side so you can see my heels. I'm gonna lift up, and then I'm gonna come down. So let's try 12 of those. That's 3, and down. 4, nice and controlled. 5, hold on to the chair if you need to. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12, and down. All right, now we're gonna add a little bit more of a balance element to that. So we're gonna lift up on our heels, but we're gonna hold it there for 4 seconds, then we're gonna come back down. Remember your rules. Draw your belly button into your spine, shoulders over hips, breathe, try to focus. Hold on to that chair if you need to. Let's go, lift up, hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Try it again, lift up, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's just do 2 more times. Lift up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, lift up, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, shake it out. So you should feel that a lot in your calf. All right, now, moving on, we're gonna continue to work on balance. That's what this exercise is. We're gonna do our tandem heel toe. I think we've done this one before, so what I want you to do is bring your right heel in front of your left toes. So I have a straight line with my front and my back foot. Draw the belly button in, shoulders over hips. See how you feel? All right, now, if you feel steady, I'm just gonna turn. Then I want you to hold it. Now, if you need to hold on to the chair, then hold on. If not, we're gonna advance this up just a little bit. I want you to bring your arms straight in front of you. Good. Is that a little bit more challenging? Maybe. All right, now I want you to take your left arm out to the side and then come back in. Good. Take your left arm out to the side. And then, now if that's still easy, can you try turning your head with it? Turn. And then maybe a little bit unsteady. Turn. And in, one more time, take your time. Turn. In. And relax. A little bit harder. The direction changes. You're not being able to focus, so you're turning your head. So that was a little bit challenging. So now we're gonna try the other side. Left heel in front of right toes. Draw the belly button into the spine, shoulder over hip. Hold on to the chair if you need to. If not, we're gonna advance this up a little bit. All right, so you can take your hands down to the side. Can you reach your arms up? Now we're gonna do the right arm. We're gonna take it out to the side. We're gonna come back in. Good, only if you feel comfortable. Out and in. Out and in. Now can you turn your head with it? Turn and in. Good. Turn and in. One more time. Turn in and relax. Good job, shake it out. How was that? Not too bad, those balance exercises. So real simple balance exercises. We did just a tandem with a heel turn, and we did the heel raises or calf raises, plus your lower leg balancing exercises. So those are some real simple balance exercises that you can complete every other day if you want, strengthening the legs, and just 2 ones to work on balance. Now, if you looked at the video before, the fall prevention, I said I was gonna go through and talk about how to get up on the floor after you fall. So you should have in your booklet, the booklet the Cancer Fit Education booklet. And if you turn to the page where we did the fall prevention, there's a little diagram of how to get up after a fall. And so we're gonna talk about that here in a second. So if you need to follow along, or you don't have to. So let's say, make sure you can see me if I get on the floor. I think that's good. All right, so let's say you fell on the floor. And so you're on the floor and you fell straight down. So what are you gonna do? So remember, you can have a whistle, a phone, something nearby. You can call for help if you feel injured or you don't feel comfortable with getting off the floor. But if you feel like you're uninjured and you feel like you can try, this is what you wanna do. You wanna use your upper body strength, and if you can push yourself up. So push yourself up to kind of a seated position, but your legs are still on the floor. Make sure you assess yourself. You want to stay here for a little bit. Make sure you're not dizzy, faint, lightheaded, any injuries that you didn't notice. Because if you try to get up and you feel dizzy or faint or lightheaded, what's going to happen? You're probably going to fall back down. So you want to make sure, kind of assess here, stay here for a second. Then you want to try to make your way to all fours position. So however you need to do that, make your way to all fours. So in the all fours position, you can try to crawl to a chair or something sturdy. So let's say I have a chair over here. I'm gonna crawl to my sturdy chair. Now again, another assessment. Am I dizzy? Am I lightheaded? Am I faint? I'm not? Okay. Then I'm gonna take my strongest leg and I'm gonna place it flat. So whatever my strong leg, I'm gonna place it flat, and then I'm gonna try to use that upper body strength, the other one behind it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sit in the chair or sit in the sturdy chair. Of course, once you sit down, you wanna assess yourself. Again, am I faint? Am I dizzy? If you are, then you still wanna stay. So each step that you go up, you wanna make sure that you're not faint or dizzy. Big question is, what if I don't have a chair? What if I can't crawl to something? So then you're gonna have to rely on your arm and your leg strength. So let's say you're back in that all fours position. Again, you're gonna put the steady leg first, place your hands on the strongest leg, and see if you can really push off on that leg and get you up. I know that's easier said than done. If this you feel like is something that you cannot do, then of course you want to make sure that you have the ability to call for help. But if you're by yourself and you don't have the ability to call for help, then you want to try to get yourself up yourself. Most important thing, the strength training for the legs, for the upper body, all what we've been doing is going to help, because that's going to help you have that upper body and that lower body strength to get yourself up. So again, this was our video on balance and fall prevention today. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And remember, make sure that you watch the video, the fall prevention education video as well. All right, you guys stay safe and well.